Traveler, Paimon. It's been a while. As it happens, there is a letter here for you. One moment. Here.
A letter? From... Dear Diary, I'm Kale. I work as a trainee forest ranger under my master, Tainari. I'm also studying at the academia. I've been getting better and better at reading lately. Mr. Al-Haytham says that the written word is a crucial medium for exploring the world and understanding oneself. That's why I decided to start this diary. That said, what should I write about? Things are pretty quiet in Sumeru these days. Life is good. Every day is a fulfilling and happy one. When I think back to the days when I suffered from Elazar, or way back to when I was injected with God remains, I am in a much better place now. I hope it stays that way forever. I'll leave it there for now. Master said he'll take me shopping in Sumeru City today, which is great because I've been meaning to visit the toy seller at the Grand Bazaar for a while now.
Kale, time to go.
Yes, Master! Huh?
What's wrong, Kale? Is there something on my face?
No, sorry. I didn't mean to stare. Did Master Tainari send you to pick me up?
Master Tainari? What are you talking about? Tainari is the General Mahamatra. He's probably busy arresting criminals in Sumeru City. I mean, if that's what floats your boat, I can introduce you, but...
Wait, Master Tainari is the General Mahamatra? But what about Mr. Sino?
Sorry? Oh, you mean that guy who just joined the Vahumana Darshan? Rumor has it he's the leader of the Temple of Silence. If that's true, it's pretty impressive. Sounds like you've been getting to know more and more people since you joined the academia. That's great, but don't let your forest ranger duties fall by the wayside, okay?
What's going on? Sethos is acting like he's my master, and Master Tainari has taken over Mr. Sino's job. Is this some kind of prank? If so, it's a weird choice of prank. But anyway, Sethos doesn't look like he's joking. What is this all about?
Hey, you're zoning out again. I'm gonna buy some tools for the rangers. Why don't you stretch your legs a bit? It's been a while since you last visited the city, right?
Wait! He's right. It has been a while since I last visited Sumeru City. Was it always like this? I mean, it feels familiar, yet somehow... something seems different. Is this really Sumeru City?
Hey, did you see who just walked by? did you see who just walked by?
It takes courage to
How will I
maintain.
ever save enough money to buy it?
I heard that Sage disappears without a trace as soon as he gets off work. It's a little mysterious, if you ask me. I heard that Sage disappears without a trace as soon as he gets off.
Lord Kabe Bay, did you get a chance to review this
You mean I was thinking that maybe our profit margin is a little excessive. I visited some of our commercial partners last month. Their earnings are very...
Are you suggesting that we give up some of our profit?
Well, since we have more than we need, yes. Also, about that designer you hired. I've had to revise his... Let's cut our losses. Pay him his fee and send him on his way. I'd like you to get Layla on this instead. Who's sneaking around over there?
Mr. Kov?
Do you recognize this person, sir?
Yes, it's all right. We've met. This is Kale, Sethos' trainee. He brought... What brings you to the city, Kale? Is your master here too?
No, this is all wrong. Why is This can't be real. I have to ask someone else. There's gotta be someone else out there who still remembers...
Hey, wait! Don't run off! How strange. What's gotten into her today?
It's like everyone switched places. I guess I'll keep looking around.
Would you like a cup of coffee? Students are under so much pressure these days. Sometimes I just want to write their papers for them.
Lots of visitors today, I see.
Hey, Rahman. You know that guy who sells face powder on Treasure Street?
Oh, you mean a Hongar? Yeah, he got in.
Seriously? Oh, well, that's a shame. I was planning to pick out some makeup for you.
Oh, don't worry about it.
The legendary Flame Mane.
Flame Mane? You know, I'm not actually sure when people started calling me that. Maybe the other Eremites thought I needed a fiercer title to scare people off? To be completely honest, I think the title would fit you better than me, Dia.
You think? Can't say I've never imagined myself as a merc. If I ever give up the dancing, maybe I'll head to the desert and give the Eremite life a try.
You would?
Is that so strange?
Oh, not at all. In fact, I've actually had similar thoughts before. I've adored the dance of Sub-Zeros ever since the first time I saw you perform it.
Really? If our manager Sataria heard you say that, hey, when that day comes...
Sure. If the day comes,
Everyone I know, everything I've ever known. Suddenly it's all a jumbled mess. The question is, who's right? Them or me? Oh, my head feels so heavy. I can't think straight.
Mahamatra Tainari, we've apprehended...
They say that the fool is prone to blind faith, but the wise man is not immune. Siraj?
Tainari.
You were the one who turned the Satan.
And now you're trying to stop me again? You should know.
That's enough. I'm not in the mood to. Karina, Ilias, put him.
Yes, sir.
Next on the agenda. What is it? Wait, did Professor Zahahati send you? She's.
No, Master, it's me. Listen to me. Something really weird is going on in Sumeru City. It's like everyone's identities have switched around. You're not the General Mahamacha. You're a Forest Watcher. Just yesterday, we agreed to come to Sumeru City today to go shopping together.
All right, there's no rush. Let's back up a little. Your name is Kale, correct? Although this is our first meeting, you do seem strangely familiar somehow. Is there anything I can help you with?
No. Master!
What is it?
Huh?
Did you have another nightmare? I've told you before, when you're tired, lay down on your back in bed and get some proper sleep. It's much better for you than napping on your front. Now, we're supposed to go shopping in Sumeru City today, remember? Cheer up. I'll take you. Go wash your face, take some deep breaths, and when you're ready, we'll head out.
Okay. Thanks, Master Tainari. So it was just a dream.
And yet, dreams can sometimes be a warning of things that will soon come to pass.
Who said that?
That dream felt unusually real, didn't it? Here's my suggestion. Since you're heading into Sumeru City anyway, you may as well tell Lesser Lord Kusanali about everything that happened. And just to be on the safe side, I think you should also inform your 2 traveler friends who once helped save Sumeru. I'd write them a letter if I were you. Time is short. A storm is coming from beyond the bounds of fate.
What a strange situation. No wonder Kale was in such a rush to write us a letter. Imagine waking up one day to find that everything around you has changed. You might not even recognize Paimon anymore. Let's get to Sumeru and find out what the heck is going on.
All right, after you.
Traveler! Paimon! Thank goodness. I'm so glad you made it. Of course! We won't let anything happen to you, Kale. So, what's going on in Sumeru City? Looks like... Yeah, I was just gonna say. After I wrote my letter, Master and I went to Sumeru City and told the den... She was silent at first. It seemed like she was deep in thought. Then the next day, we got told that she was ordering everyone to leave Sumeru City immediately and move to Caravan Rebot.
The entire population of the city has to move?
Not just Sumeru City. The evacuation also includes Lokapala Jungle, Avidia Forest, Ashavan Realm, and Ardravi Valley. Basically, everyone living in the rainforest must temporarily relocate to Caravan Rebot.
Holy smokes! That's crazy!
Yes, it's quite an operation. Even if people only bring the bare essentials, they've requisitioned almost all the Sumpter Beasts in Sumeru for the task, including the entirety of Dori's Sumpter Beast Park. The Dendro Archon said that what Kale experienced was not a dream, but a warning. After our meeting, she immediately summoned the 6 sages to analyze the situation and discuss countermeasures. They concluded that the events seen in the dream are very likely to become a reality. And please keep that to yourself. We don't want to cause widespread panic. The official reason they've given is a large-scale renovation of the rainforest ecosystem. People are skeptical, but...
The Dendro Archon seemed really worried when we spoke to her. She said you can go visit her. She also said she'd hold out until the very end.
Tighnari? Kale? You got a minute?
One moment, I'll be right. As a forest watcher, I've been tasked with assisting with the relocation work. This will be the final group of evacuees from Sumeru City. While they're away from home, they'll be happy. Thank you for coming in our time of need.
Excuse me. Sorry to trouble you.
Where's my mom? Where did she go?
Don't...
Those items are worth a small...
I bet you thought you'd get away with this in the chaos, huh? Guess again.
We should go help the
I'm so glad that you believed me and came all this way to help.
Don't worry. We may not know exactly what's going on yet, but as long as we stick together, goodbye!
Will do. See ya.
Paimon's not sure how she found the words to comfort Kale because, honestly, she's kind of nervous herself. Let's head to the Sanctuary of Surasana and see Nahida.
Who goes there? No unauthorized access to this place.
Are you blind? It's the Traveler and Paimon. Surely you've seen them before.
Huh? Oh, so it is. I'm sorry, I haven't been sleeping well lately. The Dendro Archon is in a very vulnerable state at the moment. Mahamatra Sino is
Just seeing you two again already puts our minds at ease. Please, enter.
Traveler, Paimon, you made it.
Aha! Perfect timing. Reliable.
Oh, it's good to see everyone again. Kale gave us a rough idea. What kind of danger is Sumeru City in exactly? And how come everyone has to move?
At this stage, we can't be certain.
I take it that Kale told you about her strange dream.
Yeah. Apparently, everyone in Sumeru City was acting super weird.
That's right. Kale and Tighnari reported the situation to the Dendro Archon.
It's a reasonable inference. Only through Irminsul can people's memory and...
We don't know why Kale would dream of these things, nor who was trying to warn her. The Dendro Archon decided to connect to Irminsul to investigate more thoroughly.
Irminsul is connected directly to the ley lines. The tree serves as a central hub where the ley lines converge. and its core function is to record and store the world, but something has gone awry, severely compromising the performance of this core function. Information is bottlenecking inside Irminsul, hampering the ley line's flow. If this continues, new information will languish unrecorded, with existing records thrown.
In short, the souls of the dead will be stranded, while the living have their sense of reality. In the long run, Kale's dream could well become a reality. And that's just the beginning.
I have come this far, to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
Faced with a growing backlog of information, the Dendro Archon decided to connect herself directly to Irminsul and take over the recording and processing function herself.
But it is an almost impossible task. Individual brains aren't equipped to deal with it. And for God,
The Dendro Archon's power originates from Irminsul. Any issue with the tree itself. On top of that, she's subjecting herself to the grueling task of processing. And despite all of this, she is somehow finding the strength to investigate the Irminsul situation.
I finished analyzing the latest data. Looks like our working theory was wrong. There's no signs of Irminsul having been attacked from the outside.
so it's internal then. Some sort of disease, perhaps. No. I've spent half my life...
Sino? What is it?
Not long ago, I got a tip from the Core of 30 that a large number of unidentified merchant caravans. At first, I suspected that they might have something to do with all this, so I sent some people to investigate. But if
Don't you think there are more important things to worry about right now? That it's been over 12 hours with no new intel. If even the Keeper of Irminsul is this badly
Dendro Archon.
What's wrong?
Her breathing is weak, and her
Looks like it's time to move to the backup plan.
What's the backup plan?
Get out of the city and take the Dendro Arc. The entrance to Irminsul is directly beneath the sanctuary of Surasthana.
The Dendro Archon has a very strong connection to Irminsul. But theoretically, under normal circumstances, she can unleash her full power here.
The situation is critical. There's no time to deliberate. Everyone in agreement?
I'll deal with it. I'll also let the Matra and the Core of 30 know to start evac.
Let's go. No sense grieving when there's nothing more we can do.
Agreed. We'll be back as soon as this is over.
The last group of civilians has been safely evacuated. Dendro Archon's carriage will travel with them. Sino and Hat Guy will protect the convoy, with the Dendro Archon in a coma, and with Irminsul still
Stop moaning, Cyrus. We're the teachers here. We should be showing a little more confidence, don't you think?
A wise judgment.
Let's move out to Caravan Rebot.
Sir, all units are in position.
Good. Everything is going to plan. Interfering with Sumeru City is a necessary step, so do not hesitate. The Irminsul situation will not harm you. We need to speed things up here, too. We don't want to keep our client waiting, do we?
No, sir. You have...
They say that fervent ambition attracts the favor of the god, but we appear to be the exception. So, is our ambition not strong enough?
How is the Dendro Archon?
Her breathing is steady. I prepared some therapeutic incense for her. Her vitals are still very weak. Based on the information you've provided, I have a working hypothesis. Elemental energy usually flows through the body at a relatively constant rate. The body grows accustomed to
Is this similar to the ley lines? Overloading and withering both
Correct. From a biological perspective, if you overexert yourself, you pay the price with your life. The Dendro Archon is not only drained of power, but her life.
Is there any way to restore her health? I know the ley lines have strong self-healing abilities. As long as any blockages or pollutions are dealt with, they can quickly regain.
Before we think about that, there's a bigger predicament to resolve. Restoring the Dendro Archon's power requires us to heal Irminsul first.
Paimon's already.
Master Tainari and Sino look so serious.
Tainari.
Master Nephis, sages.
Tainari, have you gotten taller? Or did your ears get longer?
Hopefully the former, Uncle.
Sino, where's Professor Cyrus?
He went out into the wild to investigate the situation. He said that the Irminsul...
He shouldn't be trotting around alone at his age. Which way did he go?
Would someone mind introducing us?
Ah, yes, of course. I'm sure we're all familiar with the Traveler and Paimon. They're the heroes who helped foil Azar's conspiracy and save Sumer. These gentlemen and I are the 6 current sages of the Academia. Balduri and I are part of the Old Guard, while we have Sage Alkindi of the Spontamod Dar, Rataoist Sage Shakir, and finally
Nice to meet you all!
I've heard much about you. Delighted to finally meet you in person.
Once we're on the other side...
Of course!
We need to come up with a plan as soon as possible. For now.
Well, firstly, that being said, before we consider how to fix it, we need to understand precisely what has gone wrong.
We have no direct access to Irminsul. However, we might be able to... Wait, is that what Cyrus is up to? I wonder
I heard that while in the sanctuary of Surasthana, Irminsul is vital, not...
Are you saying we should consider a scenario in...
I'm merely pointing out that...
You have a valid point. But until worst comes to worst, I believe we should focus...
Kale, I understand that you were the first to...
Of course, but...
If there are no signs of external damage, could it be a stress fracture? Metals tend to suffer from this...
It's possible, but surely a stress fracture would be more likely to cause a complete shock.
Sages. General Mahamatra. Sorry to interrupt.
What happened?
Some citizens didn't believe that Sumeru City was really in any danger. They slipped away.
How many people are we talking?
About a dozen. Sakura found them while on patrol, but they appeared to be suffering from psychosis. For whatever reason. By the time we arrived, there were only 2 survivors. One was unconscious from their injury.
Where did this happen?
Near Yasna Monument.
That's not far from Caravan Rebot.
Master.
I know. The Irminsul...
Sir Cyrus set the same...
I'll go join him.
Count me in too. Don't let my age fool you, I can still...
Very well.
Get back soon.
Take care of yourselves. It's getting dangerous.
Please don't go any further. As you get closer to Sumeru City, there's no knowing what dangers you might
So this is our mental...
I'm going to gut...
Cyrus, you didn't even bring a single guard?
It's fine.
Oh, it's...
That's right. Flowers that bloom from openings in the ley line.
I don't believe I've...
Did you discover it nearby?
Not just here. Way over there, too. They're everywhere. There's even more in that...
How did you ascertain the situation further ahead? Didn't you just say that we can't go beyond...
Yes. This area is relatively safe so far. However, some vision-bearing mercenaries were able to maintain their sanity a little...
Sino, do you remember the class I taught?
I do, Professor. I received...
Good. After all these years, it's time to put that knowledge into practice. There must be anomalous information hidden within these blossoms. Alkindi, been a while since we worked on a project together, hasn't it?
Sure has.
Anything we can do to help?
Will you need my help?
All right, well...
Let's regroup at Caravan Rebot later. Don't worry if you don't show up.
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed. The damage it suffered internally will all... What is it? You thought of something? Really?
Phew. Glad to see you've returned safe and sound.
Any longer and we would have gone out looking for you.
Well, this is a nice surprise.
We've made some progress, so let's start by giving you and
By dissecting the ley line's blossoms, we've been able to deduce that although Irminsul is experiencing an anomaly, the Dendro Archon has the power to connect to Irminsul. But there's also another way.
Devices? Oh, wait. You mean...
The Akasha terminals?
That's right.
Of course! It's been so long, Paimon almost forgot all about the Akasha.
Yes, but although the system isn't currently operational, and it turns out that a certain someone gets so bored at work that he's actually read through every single one of the instruction manuals.
No prizes for guessing who that was.
If praising others is that embarrassing for you, you can simply spare yourself the ordeal.
As much as it pains me to say anything nice about him, there's no denying his intelligence. He rarely forgets anything The Akasha is exactly what Sumeru needs at this moment. Between us, we should have all the knowledge and expertise we need to get it.
But if I recall correctly, doesn't the Akasha need a Gnosis to function?
That's exactly right. The Akasha relies on the Gnosis as a power source, and in its absence, we'll need to find an alternative.
Namely, to the Temple of Silence. It's the only major institution in Sumeru dedicated to preserving the knowledge of King Deshret's civilization.
I agree. There's a...
Master Nephis and the other sages have discussed it. As the chaos from Irminsul continues to spread, Caravan Rebot won't be a safe haven for much longer. We have to move into the desert next. The scholars and sages will head to the Temple of Silence, while the civilian population seeks refuge in Aru village.
The Eremites will keep everyone safe during the journey, and Candace will be there to receive us at the village.
This leaves us just one thing to worry about.
That Dendro Archon.
She's very weak. We can't...
Huh. Well, luckily, the Traveler had a eureka moment while we were out investigating.
Really?
Wow, nice one, Traveler.
What say our Amorta experts?
Theoretically, it's feasible. From what you're saying, although elemental life and elemental energy have their in which case, as long as a Pep is willing, she should.
It wouldn't be difficult for her at all. The only problem is convincing her to help.
Yeah! Even though she wasn't exactly friendly the last time we met, when she realizes the danger that Nahida is in, surely she...
Either way, we're not exactly spoiled for choice here.
Hey, it's better than having no options.
I agree. Without Irminsul's aid, the legendary Dendro Dragon Apep may well... There's no time to lose. I'll bring this proposal to Master right away. If he and the other sages agree, the academics will go to the Temple of Silence to look for a solution to the Akasha problem. The Eremites will escort the civilians safely.
There's still a long road ahead.
If there are no objections, then no matter the distance between us, there will always be an invisible force tying us to...
Huh.
No. This one's...
What's the difference?
The sequel's much cooler.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, it was very apropos. Once this is all over, I'll give everyone a copy of King of Invocations, and... Come on.
Tainari has brought me up to speed. But we can't you two.
No problem!
Words can't
Alright, let's get going. If Paimon remembers...
Traveler, Paimon.
Kale...
Well, Master Tainari once told me, after you raise a problem, you should think about how to... I tried my best to keep up with the conversation, but there was so much...
Paimon knows it, but fear not. Everything you need, it's got tons of info about all the things we've seen and heard on our adventures. You see? Being the greatest guide in Tibet isn't just a fancy title. Paimon doesn't always understand the things you're talking about with other people. Whenever that happens, she notes down the confusing part.
This is perfect. Could I borrow it?
Sure. Matter of fact, you can keep it if the spare copy was originally meant for the traveler. Paimon used to worry that one day she might not need a guide anymore, but it doesn't seem so necessary nowadays. We have so many more places.
Thank you so much. But still, these are your treasured memory. Anyway, that was all. I won't keep you any...
See ya! Alright, time to bring Nahida to see a Pep. Hey, here's a thought. If we brought Nervalette along, do you think he could help us persuade a Pep to help? Actually, never mind. In a Pep size, Nervalette's probably one of those dragons who's grown too close to humankind. They might end up fighting for all we know.
Bring it!
I had a feeling your kind might come calling. The ley lines are in disarray. Something has gone wrong with Irminsul yet. Even from a great distance away, I can sense that Sumeru is headed for destruction. You who took our home from us, prepare to watch as your own world is
This isn't a joke, Apep! Nahida's in grave danger!
Is she now? Then do explain. For what reason should I lend Boer my assistance?
Apep, if you truly despise gods and humans so, well, after the great humiliation of being helped by a god in the past,
Now that is a compelling reason. When El Ahmar plotted against me and I was tortured by forbidden knowledge, it was Boer who saved me from agony. And though I regard with shame the pity of my enemies, to receive aid without repaying it would likewise tarnish a dragon's dignity. Oh, tiny Boer, puny humans. Just this once I shall deign to show you the true power of dragonkind.
Whoa! It's happening again! We're gonna get sucked in!
It is done. The heart of Oasis is supplying her with life force as we speak. But I should warn you. Boer's existence is closely intertwined with Irminsul. Spare me your words of... You may also spare me your feigned concern. A dragon's sovereign's power is far greater than you can imagine. While I was indeed weakened when the heart of Oasis ran dry, providing tiny Boer with a morsel of my life force shall have little consequence for me.
Oh, good to hear!
Ever held in high favor, I... The compliment was sincere. I did once. That tree was not planted by the heavenly principles. Irminsul existed before they ever arrived in Tevat.
What?
There was a time when it belonged to Tevat, to dragonkind. Its appearance and function then differed greatly from today. The ley lines flowed with an abundance of a familiar, primitive form of elemental energy. You may know the heavenly principles usurped and refashioned Irminsul, made it serve humanity, and used it to anchor the fate of the world. Heavenly principles, god of gods. It makes me sick. The enmity between your kind and mine can never be bridged. As things stand today, holding a grudge against you would serve no purpose. But there will come a day when we reclaim this world for ourselves. The opportunity will arise no matter how long we must wait. I can already sense that far away from here, the Hydro Dragon has wrested his authority from the hands of the usurpers. Though we have yet to meet, I know that we are both preparing for our revenge.
Uh-huh.
hear a great disturbance out there.
Huh? What is it?
Sandstorms come. The Jinn. Another calamity approaches. You both seem Boer is safe with me. Once she has recovered.
Oh, thanks again.
I told you already I have no need of your feigned
Nahida? You're awake! Are you okay?
Cease your interrogation. Yes, she awoke for a brief moment, but she has now take it. We shall...
Where the heck are we? Did you just dump us in the middle of nowhere? Wait, no. Paimon remembers now. The Temple of Silence is over that way. Come on, let's go find the others.
There's no need for everyone to stay here. I'll protect the sages. The rest of you, return to Aru Village.
Yes, Mahamatra Sino.
You're back. How is the Dendro Archon?
What a relief.
It's the Jinn. Countless Jinn have stirred up violent sandstorms across the desert, blocking our path to the Temple of Silence. Tainari and Kale have returned to Aru Village to help. The Jinn are being highly aggressive, so both the village and the merchant caravans require protection.
It's just one thing after another. Where did all of them come from, anyway? In all my trips to the desert, I've never seen anything like this before.
As I see it, the only possible candidate is Gurabad.
Gurabad?
Baladuri could explain in more detail if he were here. All I know is a rumor I've heard about from previous trips to the desert. Supposedly, a great number of dormant Jinn lie sealed beneath that city.
Gurabad is, for me, a fated land. I must therefore return back to this city, where my destiny awaits me still, my master. I am sorry that I couldn't stay by your side for long, and that I could not—
Lilupar! Yeah. We once said goodbye to a friend there. Well, maybe not a friend exactly, but someone we met on the road anyway. She was a strange bottle. If we can find a way to wake her up, maybe she can help solve the situation in Gurabad.
Well, be careful. You may find there's more than just the Jinn to worry about.
You mean there are other dangers in Gurabad?
It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebod, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. Now we've moved to the desert, and suddenly we're plagued by Jinn and sandstorms. To call it a coincidence would be a stretch.
Don't worry, we've gotten a lot stronger since our last stint in Sumeru. Ah! When did they show up?
It appears the monsters native to the desert have been stirred by the Jinn's activity.
You should get going. We'll take care of things here. You too.
Don't do anything too risky. You got it?
Archon reporting for battle.
The Jinn are swarming out of Gurabad! Looks like our vision was right! Let's get inside and see what's going on!
Incinerate!
They just keep coming! This should never take them all around! Let's just head further inside for now!
Rise with the sun!
Solidify!
Strike a pose! Yeah! Yeah!
Burn it down!
Oh!
Gather!
Commit to memory! Yeah! May I present?
Light it up! Rev the engines! Gonna be epic! exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
Target spotted! All units at the ready.
They must be using this place as a stronghold! Are they the ones behind all this? Fighting Jin with one hand and Fatui with the other? This is pure chaos!
Teamwork is wrath from the skies! Incinerate!
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in song! That's gonna hurt in the morning. Everybody stand! Letting brave names echo!
Light up the blazing sun!
How brilliant!
Teamwork is trim! Pyroclastic surge!
Make sure.
Incinerate!
Mission. Mission. I'll make sure.
Incinerate! Try and stop me!
Mission.
Let the world come alive!
Mission. Over.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Hip. Phew.
I'm gonna fix your job! Time for the big one!
Wrath from the skies! Burn it down!
You see that strange machine? Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that that's the thing wrecking Gurabad and setting all those dangerous Jin free!
The target has reached the core zone. Requesting backup. Repeat, requesting backup.
Backup in...
Let's go get our... Game's up. Fun's over. Let's light it up! Teamwork is
Success! Nice one, Traveler! Let's keep going!
Stabilize.
Busted.
Gather.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. I'm going in!
Overruled! Witness my rise.
Jin's gone kaput! Now we can finally...
It seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Apologies, sir.
There is no need to apologize. You did well to hold your ground against such a powerful adversary for as long.
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the problems with Irminsul...
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers.
Oh, this guy is so... However you want to spin it, you're clearly involved in this somehow. So you can either start talking... Let's get him! Traveler? What's wrong?
You're remarkably calm. Some would act more rashly upon finding the ringleader all alone. But you keep your cool, even as you...
Did you show yourself just to say that?
Is this you trying to take back control? I am here merely to indulge my own curiosity. Your names are well known among the Fatui. Naturally, I wanted to observe...
Hey! Don't treat us like we're some...
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. I'm quite aware that you are both heroes of great renown. You have resolved crises in many nations. I've been following your adventures with great admiration. My only regret...
What do you mean, admiration? Sorry, but...
I don't see why. We may happen to occupy opposing sides, but there is no cause for deep-seated enmity between us.
Well, now that you're observing us up close,
I've observed as keenly as I can. Yet, while I endeavor to understand, violence is not my area of expertise either. So, you see, I would much rather converse with you like this than... Besides, I've heard that even 3 moons in the sky fail to eclipse your...
3 moons?
So, you have a connection with the Harbinger, the Doctor.
Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nodcry, but there are things that do not end with his departure. Look at me. I almost divulged more than I should have.
What are you after? Revenge for Dottore?
I've said quite enough, I believe. There's no point in continuing this conversation.
Ugh.
I'll take that as a yes. It was right here that Lilupar once helped the wise to ascend to the throne. But from that moment, these degenerate rulers lost control over their nation, and with it,
What are you trying to say?
I once admired you for your adventures. That is the earnest truth. But it appears to me that Are these rules truly just? Does the heavenly principles rule with wisdom or folly? And how can we be sure that the 7...
Do you seriously think you're...
Convince you? If a few words from a stranger were enough to make someone completely change their stance, I am merely stating my position, so that we might understand each other better. As for what game I'm playing here, I'm simply buying some time. But now... It was a wise decision not to attack me immediately. Since you did not fall for my ambush, I will now have to ask those in hiding to reveal themselves.
Leave this to us, sir.
Very well. I trust you to do what is necessary. Sumeru City, Irminsul.
Hey! Stop right there! Don't you dare leave with it!
All units, stop them! Protect...
Did you hear that? He mentioned Sumeru City and Irminsul! He definitely knows something! We can't let him get away! Get rid of these pesky soldiers, quick!
Rear guard to the front! Don't let them through!
Get that thing in position!
Hold on! Just a little longer! I'm going in!
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
We finally beat them! That mysterious guy can't have gotten far! Let's catch up with him!
Take it easy.
Found him!
You're very persistent.
Hey, you! Stop running and... What's this?
Relax. The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough, but... Don't be discouraged. I knew that someone would come where to chat with you, which door to exit from, even which mechanism. You, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am. So far, you've only heard my voice, but not to worry. This is only our first meeting. It shan't.
Just answer me one last question. Why do you continue to follow
Follow isn't quite the right word. Let's just say even those you see as villains have their friends, even if they aren't the most sincere of friendships. When any set of rules is established, there will be those who benefit and those who lose out. People will do anything to justify what they have gained. Neither he nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world. We were both searching for a new order. Our ideas of the final form that— Goodbye, Traveler and Paimon. I wish you a timely escape.
Hey! Come back! Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on our I'm sorry! She shouldn't have jumped the gun! Okay.
Sino and his team are guarding the north. We'll take this.
Don't fret. I am well prepared for this situation.
Huh. So you have a solution?
Perhaps you're unaware that I have a trusty genie partner of my own. Off you go, Plumpy. Come on, what's the holdup? 5,000 mora. 20,000 mora. 100,000 mora.
Ah, so she's a hired partner.
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and... Plumpy! Don't you Jin have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation. You wanna play rough? You can play...
Looks like it's up to us now. Be careful.
Yes, Master. What happened? How did I pass out? Never mind. Plumpy, it's time for revenge.
You know, this reminds me of when you first arrived in a video forest. You were trying to help a child.
Our first time fighting side by side.
Fighting side by side? I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Please stop. There's too many of... I can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle. Ugh, I should've...
Tainari, how's the situation on your end?
We held the line.
They've breached out.
We're hemmed in.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad news! Another
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. But
Master! Even with...
This is not a discussion, Kale. Don't worry about us.
Wait! You can't pin all your... Oh, great. I've almost run out of the things I brought with me.
Need any help?
Huh?
What is it, Kale?
If things continue like this, it won't be long before Aru village is overrun by Jinn.
I don't care. Whoever you are.
The only one who can help is you. I am merely here to... I am a spirit created at the beginning. I am a flickering illusion.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. You don't...
Watch out! Jin incoming!
I am...
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion.
What's wrong, Plumpy?
That's
Do you know what Kale is reciting?
I
am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator!
It's a song composed by the goddess of flowers, but very few records of it remain. Is Kale?
Not to my knowledge.
The Jinn have actually quieted down. Although... no.
Clearly, the songs left by the goddess of flowers have...
Really? Don't stay away! I'll stop!
It seems like the song only works when...
Kale.
Yeah! Any luck?
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient treasure vault. Turns out...
Huh? Wait! That sounds like...
It's been a long while. Did you miss me?
Jet! Batman!
Let's save the catching up for later. First, I gotta get you guys out of there. This should be the right mechanism. There we go. Come on, let's leave this...
Fatui sure made themselves scared.
The Fatui? They can't...
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs. Oh, yeah! On a slightly different note, I finally took care of Masaira. Not much to write home about. It was just another day. Found his hideout. Dragged him out of his... He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing he could say to save his life. What about you guys? Bet you've forgotten all about me and Ben.
Of course not! We're super duper best friends!
Wow. Sounds like I should make time to visit some other nations too. Anyway, what brings you to Gurabat?
Oh, right. I almost forgot. We're here to look for Lilupar.
That bottle? Seriously?
Yeah! We need her power to calm the Jinn and stop the sandstorm. Here's hoping we actually manage to find her, after all the trouble we've been through.
Take it easy.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Let's see. She should be around here somewhere. Aha! Found her! Lillipore!
What a long dream that was. It's been a while, my master. Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. Imagine that. After we last parted ways, I merged with the land beneath Gurabad to suppress the dark calamities stirring in the It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn. I fought against it for a long, long time. Until one day... Once satisfied that that dark power could no longer bewitch the Jinn, I too fell into a deep slump. Why have you returned to Gurabad, my master? And why is my sand-swept homeland in disarray
Well, basically, Sumeru's in danger and a lot of our friends are affected. Some bad guys messed around with Irminsul and now they've released the Jinn in here. We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorm.
Child's play. I shall quell the Jinn and scatter the storms. Thank you, Lulu. No need to thank me, my master. I have granted many wishes in my time, and this was the
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines bright again. When I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun, this was exactly how I imagined it.
Yay! Although, honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucks. Well, there shouldn't be any more Jinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Sounds good. You can introduce us.
Another adventure.
The storms have stopped! We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now. Time to regroup!
So, this is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing, but I never imagined it would be this big. It's colossal.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they scamper back into the desert?
I don't know. Even in King Deshret's day, this was experimental technology. We have...
Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the Akasha terminal...
The plan is sound, and the risks are manageable. However, the scale of this project is enormous. Even with Kave, Faruzan, and every other scholar of mechanics working...
You're back. Everything all right? And who are they?
Friends of yours?
Pretty much everyone in the Temple of Silence is. This guy's Kave, and the one next to him is Alhaitham.
Hello, I'm Jet, and this is Lilupar.
Oh, a famous name from the history books.
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend of mine.
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust, but friends of friends? Gotta keep an eye on them. Still, I do trust the Traveler's judgment. I'm sure you're good people.
The sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurabad problem is resolved? What did you find?
And after getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there. Luckily, Jet...
Wow. Thanks for being there to help them.
So... this mystery...
Yeah?
I assume you aren't naive enough to... Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nodcry.
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you think there's a...
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. The most important thing for now is to solve...
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I take...
Jet?
Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here.
We're mercs. You can run into us anywhere. Who's this with you?
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the Temple of Silence?
You bet we did. So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility. Building a new system from scratch is out of the question. So our only option is...
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is a core device in King Deshret's mausoleum known as Aru. If these sources prove correct, the energy contained within Aru may be sufficient to power our Akasha renovation plan. However, this raises difficult questions regarding technological integration. The sages are still debating it.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll reach a compromise once they've argued it out. The people of the rainforest are always cautious when it comes to desert technology. But times of crisis like this leave us with little choice.
Wait, Paimon has a question. Is this the same Aru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right? Some sort of prison where the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King are locked up.
Well remembered. Yes, that's exactly right. According to our records, Aru was the most brilliant creation King Deshret ever conceived of. Built by divine and mortal artisans working together. It was a miraculous accomplishment, and it lies hidden deep within the king's mausoleum to this day. That being said, what Aru actually does and why it was built, those are deep secrets we are not privy to. Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists. The only reason I'm inclined to believe it now is because we heard it from the Ibis King Thoth himself at his temple. The tale of how the 3 retainers of Al-Akhmar were imprisoned in Aru.
Paimon totally gets that. When Paimon first heard about it, she thought it sounded pretty unbelievable too. Do you guys still remember that? The Ibis King told us they were trapped in Aru and that they had to answer 3 questions to get out.
I think I remember. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? And what determines truth and falsehood?
Yeah. If only Nefer were here. She's dealt help with the Ibis King before, so she might know more. Oh, Nefer's a friend we met in Nagcry.
Not cry. Funny.
Huh?
Yeah. Had another lady with her, too. Both said they knew you.
Really? They came here to...
Yes, really. It was just before one of them said she's made Nagcry her home. If she...
Looks like betting on Aru was the...
See? They're right over there.
Nicole! Nefer!
Why, hello! We're here to help. It's a good thing we left early. We almost got locked out.
Locked out? What?
Oh, you haven't heard? An invisible barrier has appeared around Sumeru's borders, cutting off all travel, and no one can leave and no one can enter. Sumeru has become alone.
Are the Fatui behind this too?
Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them. I suspected Irminsul is the source of Tevat's ley lines after all, and Sumeru is the nation closest to it. I imagine this function was put in place to seal the entire region off in the event.
But doesn't that mean that the people here won't be able to escape to other nations if the...
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world, and Sumeru is the eye of the storm.
I'm surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru.
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills to the limit.
And why should it concern me that Sumeru's in trouble? Surely you don't think I still have feelings for that place?
Judging by your tone, I suppose you don't.
Sounds like you don't know much about my past. And here I thought you knew everything.
All I know is that the Ibis... As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to. But everyone has secrets they'd rather keep to themselves, wouldn't you say?
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call Nagcry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need. That doesn't mean world savings become a habit with me. I
understand. Human emotions do not appear and disappear without cause. There is always a reason to be found behind both salvation and destruction. Still, if time has taught me anything, it's that human emotions are often complex and in conflict. That's why people change their minds about things all the time. But that's where we angels come in. So I wish to hear about your past, because I do not believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different conclusions in the end, that's okay.
I refuse.
Wait, what? But I set the atmosphere in...
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere. You're right, Nicole. There's more to me than just hatred. Had it consumed me, I'd be left stuck in the past forever. But I don't think that your guidance can change my mind. The all-consuming sands, the bloodshed, both deserved and undeserved. Those old emotions cling to me like a shadow.
Do you wish to shake them off?
No. I hope to remember them forever. Those emotions and memories shaped me into the person I am today. They'll always be a part of me.
In that case, would you like to hear my perspective, at least?
Sure. It's not every day you get to hear an angel's opinion.
A long, long time ago, when the angels still walked freely upon the earth, monotonous work, lukewarm relationships, things weren't nearly as interesting as they are now. And yet, since the angels' demise, I have found myself missing those days on more than one occasion. Human emotions are often attached to a person, a place, or an object. When those things are gone, the memories quickly fade, and the emotions slip away along with them. If Sumeru were destroyed, both rainforest and desert would be no more. With the object of your hatred wiped from existence, it would not take long for the memories buried deep in your heart to slowly fade. Both love and hate are intense emotions, but they are nothing compared to the void left behind when they disappear.
Most sophisticated, Miss Nicole. But anyone focused on the future could only ever applaud the destruction of the things they hate. Still, I'm a special case. As much as I dislike—
How much will you— I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need, I could borrow some from Alice. Or perhaps I could pay in sculptures. The ones I carve are actually worth quite a lot.
Just cover my travel.
Huh? Is that—
That's all. Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while. While I'm away, you'll—
Me? I'm in charge? Whoa! And that was how the ingenious Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in your—
That was far more detailed than necessary. I never thought I'd return. Especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned, I suppose. What's Candace up to?
She is still taking care of things in our village. Should be joining us before too long. Oh, and sorry, hope we're not interrupting.
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret to look for the legendary Aru.
According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something called— We still have some time before we
By the way, who are these two new faces?
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in Nodcry. Did I hear you mention Aru?
Correct.
Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers imprisoned inside, the Ibis King. I'm here to get things done.
That sounds perfect.
Miss Nefer, are you from the desert by any chance?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. There's a familiar air about you. Plus, you mentioned Candace. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. I'm Dia, an eremite mercenary. My work usually keeps me out in the desert.
I'm on good terms with Dory, and she's mentioned you all before. It's nice to finally put faces to the names. However, my associate here is probably less well acquainted with you.
Actually, I'm a little better acquainted than you might think.
Huh. Are my eyes...
Ventriloquism. What is it, Kale?
It's you! You encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon.
I have many titles, but let's go with the most pertinent one. I am Nicole Rain, an angel who has lived since ancient times.
An angel? Sounds like a big deal, but, what exactly is an angel?
Oh, Well, we're a rather long-living race of beings. Not gods, technically, but we can still tell you a lot of stories from ancient history.
Yep, and she's also an amazing sculptor.
You could say she's a real creative type.
Well, ma'am, if both the Traveler and Paimon give you rave reviews, you must be pretty impressive.
Oh, please don't call me ma'am. I find it so awkward when people get too formal with me. Just relax and be yourselves. No need to be nervous.
Miss Nicole, if it's okay, could I ask you a few questions?
Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled with confusion, and you are desperate for answers. I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream of Sumeru City in disarray? Why did those verses soothe the Jinn only when recited by you? This is a lot more people than I was expecting.
What's wrong with it? Even the doctors at Dar al-Shifa allow patients to be accompanied by family members.
Well, if Kale doesn't mind her secret being revealed.
Thanks for being so considerate, Miss Nicole. I don't know what secret you mean.
Closest friends! It's so nice to hear that.
All right. In that case, Kale, are you aware that there are god remains inside your body?
I am. When I was young, I got sick with Elazar. Nothing could cure it. The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help. And there were a lot of other kids just like me there. This creepy guy, I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. But thanks to anyway.
Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu Malikata.
What?
You don't seem surprised like the
possibility crossed my mind when Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the Jinn.
You made Paimon jump! What are you—
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the Goddess of Flowers. You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers within her.
Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special methods are used to manifest its power, after the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. King Deshret gathered all the pieces he could find. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense, you've been extraordinarily lucky. So many people—
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power.
Well, people value their autonomy very highly. Even a well-intentioned intruder can shake one's sense of self.
I understand how you feel, Kale. But once you get used to it, you'll find it's nothing to be concerned.
I guess you, of all people, have a good reason to—
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number of Hermanubis' Ba fragments that I could bear.
Let me guess. Because 2's company, but 3's a crowd? Not my intention.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I remember.
Kale, all I'm trying to say is, no matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me, you wouldn't think of me as Hermanubis.
Yeah. So about that dream I had, was it a warning from the Goddess of Flowers?
Yes. Just like me, she was an angel created by the primordial humans, born with the instinct to guide living beings. Though her body and soul have perished, her essence retains its natural instincts. The mother of dreams? Lord of flowers and oases? She must have—
We won't let her efforts go, but I still don't understand.
Yes. Why indeed? You weren't the only one injected with god remains, but only in you. I suspect it may be because of the firm will you showed in the face of suffering. Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility. As this young man said, you are who you are, and that will not change. All right. Any further questions from the family members of the patient?
Let's move out.
We all hope it'll work.
Haven't you handled other big projects before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is probably the Palace of Alcazarzaray, I guess? But this is orders of magnitude beyond that. It's a total nightmare.
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most. You won't have to come asking me for details.
Mock me all you want. But now that I'm here, think...
Kave's self-doubt disappeared in an instant.
Well, this confidence...
Take it easy.
Oh, Miss Nicole. I heard you...
Oh, I don't know.
Honestly, even though Kasharawara is best known for its focus on mechanics, plenty of... So if they rate your work, that's enough for us.
Who's...
Myself and a few other scholars. Kashif.
Oh, well, if you insist.
Whoa. Where did that...
Look at the level of detail. The squirrel descends from the heavens like a champion, and the earth trembles.
Kave? Kave, come here for a sec.
All right, but hang...
You call...
This squirrel
Oh, a squirrel. I wouldn't say cute per se. The real...
Oh, a hero? I suppose so. Actually...
I see. Well, do you tend to read
As a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy those. Everyone loves a good tale of daring do.
Then perhaps this statue represents the heroic also on the subject of heroism. I'm sure some would call it cliché. Kave! Kave!
Sorry, Madame Faruzan, I'm a little busy right now. Don't...
What a pity. That young man has excellent aesthetic tastes.
What a genius idea!
Precisely. Then place the two statues.
Yes! That's exactly what I was thinking.
It'll be a masterpiece.
Miss, just call me Nicole. Madame Faruzan?
What? Oh, no.
Why ever not? Madam is a state of mind cultivated from within. Anyone, my dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times,